We've seen a more rapid initial recovery of the economy as the restrictions have been lifted than we put into our scenario in May, but there was huge uncertainty in May, that's the first point to say. Second, of course, it's very uneven, the recovery, very uneven, depending on obviously what sector you're in, how much the particular sector you're in is affected by the restrictions. It's very uneven. So my strong message from this is, I mean, it is good news, obviously, good news, but we're not taking a strong signal from that in terms of what happens next. One of the main influences on that unevenness is, are people working in a sector which has a very high dependence on labour and involves very close social interaction amongst both people, working people, and the customers and consumers they deal with? Those are the sectors that obviously are much more affected, so retailing, entertainment, hospitality. Interestingly, the UK has a rather higher share of those activities in its economy than most other developed countries, interestingly. So the UK is somewhat more exposed to that, not hugely, but somewhat more exposed to that than some other countries. But as you can see from our forecast, I'm afraid we do think that as we go through this more gradual phase of recovery, and as we do see some structural change in the economy, which I think we will see some structural change in the economy, we will see unemployment rise. And then as our forecast says, we hope and expect it will gradually then come down. We're going to get to a point where we have to let structural change in the economy take place. And that's why I think the Chancellor is absolutely right to say we have to get to a point when we can, move from one stage to another stage. And we will do everything we can using our tools, monetary policy tools, to support the transition of the economy, to support the recovery of the economy. And that's what we will do. And the people of this country have my absolute promise to that.